and he's not going to give that up easily. Round one, brought to you by Dragon Energy in the gold and the black. Ricky Macholis in the black, Jared Vandera.
Now, Jared will be very happy to trade leg kicks all day. He's got a beautiful kicking attack. Such a fantastic counter puncher. There he goes with the right.
Oh, and Ricky Macholis looked like he was going for a takedown.
And yeah, even though Ricky's BJJ's come on leaps and bounds these past few years, a 30% a good exchange from both lads, and means nothing to the apocalypse. Yeah. Ricky just putting up his guard. Vandera trying to get those jabs through the middle.
Ooh, that one tagged right on the money. Well done by Ricky Macholis.
Again, nice top.
Oh,
he's got a nice right hook.
Right in front of us, piecing together a combination.
Good body kick from Vandera.
How many jabs can Macholis take from the powerful Vandera?
Some nice and good left jab and a nice right kick. Vandera's got the under. He's looking for the neck.
Oh,
trying to get out of it.
Struggle. Well done by Ricky Macholis.
Vandera's complaining to the referee about something.
He said that Macholis was holding his pants.
He's holding his shorts. Okay.
And here we go.
Down, some ground and pound.
The
Macholis covering up, trying to get out of it. It's a nasty position. Vandera's fine and kind of raining down some more ground and pound.
It is an avalanche of shots from the
Ricky Macholis is covering up. He's trying to struggle to get out of his position. He's not really trying to get away. He looks down. He looks finished. Oh, what a fantastic performance of Vandera to take the win.
Oh, baby. Back to the USA with the gold. Well done by Jared Vandera.
Wow. It was absolutely superb ground and pound by the American. Those vicious left hooks. There was no other Ricky Macholis could go. He was covering up. Referee Bradlock had no choice but to intervene to protect the fighter. Nasty swinging hooks. No real trappage going on, but Vandera absolutely vicious in that ground and pound, and he is going to be a tough heavyweight to beat in any organization.
Simon, this one could steal the whole show. Two young fighters, two men that could be right there on top of the leaderboards, and Francis Martin laying some nice shots, and Hoka was hurt there for a moment, and he may be able to recover there as he clinches up.
And there was a nice knee from Francis as well, just before the clinch. Oh, what a good takedown for Ompombo. You're right, he was on the back foot with the strikes. Nice combinations from Francis Martin, and a very nice left high knee from Francis. Just before they clinched up with the fence, but perfectly timed takedown now for Ompombo. In top control, nice figure four, just controlling the torso off his back there from Francis Martin. Now he's going for the, almost like putting up the rubber guard and getting the triangle. And Paul ducks out of it, postures up, breaks that move from Francis Martin. He'll be slow and patient now. You can see Luke Hendricks there in the apex corner. Perfect timing for that takedown to get out of trouble from Ompombo. He turned away from the strikes, didn't he? And as he turned away, he ate that knee, but had the wherewithal to hit the switch and get that takedown. Beautifully timed and going to work down here. Martan does well to get back up to his feet. Almost pulling guard now. Ompombo, and as he goes down to the ground, he eats a nice right elbow from Francis Martin. Going for the armbar now is Ompombo.
Oh man, Hoka. He's got that thing locked in, dialed in on the arm. And great defense there by Martan. Hoka and Martan already going for the kill tonight. Ompombo so slick. And he may be able to turn him, Simon. We may have something here. Grabbing onto that arm. Martan is holding on for dear life.
Readjusting the grip now is Ompombo. Martan still very patient though. He's not panicking this position. Readjusting his grip and really cranking on it. No, let's go of it. Good work from Francis Martin to escape the armbar attempt from Ompombo. We'll see if Francis goes hunting for the neck. Ompombo just grabbing hold of that wrist. Looks like Martin's thinking about knees to shoulders there, but he's got to be careful with the placement. Can't really see there with his head stuck behind the traps of Ompombo, and they both get back up to their feet. Interesting sequence of both fighters.
Back to standing. Hoka and Martin, and a nice entry there by Hoka, but he doesn't cash in with the big head kick. 2 minutes to go here in round one, living up to all the hype here, Hoka and Martin.
Interesting sequence for both fighters. Oh, good leg kick from Francis Martan. Puts Ompombo down on the canvas, pops straight back up. Both fighters fainting, light footwork on the outside from Francis Martan. And Ompombo is struggling to read the shots of Francis Martan, and he's covering up here. Some nice knees just bouncing off the guard. A good left from Ompombo as he fights off the fence, covering up and eating a lot of the shots, none of them getting through the guard. Martan almost as if he fakes the takedown attempt, but pops straight back up to re-engage the clinch up against the chain link. Some good combinations there from Francis Martan that Ompombo was struggling to read and just covered up.
No surprise at all. You know, both these guys very, very well-rounded. Nice elbow over the top there by Martan. And Ompombo, man, he can take some damage, and he comes right out of it. Extremely elusive, extremely durable is Hoka. Martan is giving him everything he can handle, but not really landing with any sort of real intensity. He's not doing a whole lot of damage, but he's looking good. And on the scorecards, he's going to make it very interesting is Martan, as we're under a minute to go, about 40 seconds. And Martan's in control, and sometimes you just got to stay busy enough for the judges' scorecards. And Martan may have done so. 30 seconds left.
Hoka just slips the right hand of Martan. He's standing with his back up against the fence as Ompombo tries to kick his way into space. Again, another nice right hand there from Francis Martan. Good leg kick in reply from Hoka. Certainly when Francis Martan's in full flow with his kickboxing, it's delightful to watch. But Ompombo wants to get a couple of shots back of his own before the buzzer. These are early days for Ompombo. As a relatively young fighter, only made his professional debut last year. And these are certainly things that Boyd Allen will work on. Almost tries the Berimbolo roll in. Tries the side kick to the midriff. Martan smiles and replies with a nice shot to the ribs himself.
Like that.
Again, he's got Hoka up against the fence. Interesting entrance.
Martan looks very, very comfortable in here. Extremely smooth with his strikes. And now he's starting to land. And if he can land, he's going to do some serious damage here. Hoka is deceptive, but it seems like he's giving up a lot of power, Simon. But now he traps him into a nice little triangle, and that is going to get tight. I don't know, the positioning isn't quite there yet.
Oh, Francis does well.
Great defense here by Martan, and he gets right out.
Yeah, really good defense by Martan to escape the initiating of a triangle from Hoka. And be careful not to truly give up his back. Francis looks over to Devon Cornier for a bit more advice. Patient trapping of the left arm from Ompombo as a reverse back elbow from him. But Martan stuck to that back of Ompombo. Nice knee to the ribs from him. Good patient work from Martan. Again, another elbow that's cut open Francis Martan from a very difficult position.
Wow.
Well, a lot of blood now over the back of Ompombo.
The bloodletting begin. Yeah, Hoka with those nice sharp strikes there. And now Martan showing even more urgency and desperation. Perhaps he knows how serious that cut is, and now he's bringing everything here to Hoka with 3 minutes to go. And this guy just seems to have only one gear. Throw back to our friend Andrew Van Zel. He just keeps coming.
Nice. Yeah, I saw Andrew the other day. It was in great form. Great to see him as Ompombo gets up to his feet. And again, targeting those ribs with the knees is Francis Martan. Still has Hoka in a difficult position. He could possibly go for a ride here again. Francis very happy to stay behind Ompombo. Just working it with the knees, targeting the thighs. Ompombo very patiently listening to Boyd Allen, the apex corner. And turn around and into his opponent. Does well to finally get up to a standing position. Goes to the high kick, does Ompombo. Martan gets his face out of danger's way just in time. Tries to shake off the blood, does Martan. Both guys going in with big left hands.
you know, and I don't know that it's paid off as well in this fight, Simon, but I do love the style of Ompombo. I like, you know, how deceptive he can be. Coming in with that southpaw stance, I think it creates a lot of problems as well.
Oh, good right hand from Martan.
He's ate a lot of shots, and that was another example, but then baits him into another triangle attempt, and Hoka just never stops coming. Just when you think he's in big trouble, he throws those big, long legs around you and neutralizes his opponent. You know, he's very deceptive. It's hard to tell how hurt he is, Simon, just the way he's falling around, the way he's defending. It's kind of like nobody else. Very unconventional.
Yeah, I think the right hand from Francis kind of pushed him backwards. And it was just a lack of balance rather than anything else. I don't think he was in trouble. But you're very right until you put your finger on the point there. That several times Francis has fallen into the rubber guard very nicely of Ompombo. And I've talked about his jiu-jitsu before. And it's not something we always see in just the 2 fights he had last year in the EFC. How good he is off his back. With that rubber guard, thinks about throwing it up and then closes his guard. And just controlling the back of the head. Letting go see if he can get the overhook and get some more options. Going around on his side, eats a few shots. Good swivel around. Nice scramble from Francis Martan to keep on the back here. So I think the combat that's carried on in this second round is almost healed the cut. The blood flow seems to be stemmed by all the rolling that's going on the canvas from the forehead of Francis Martan. As he stays on the back of Ompombo, returns to those knees, to those ribs. Kloga does well to get back up to his feet. And Francis Martan from Reunion Islands wearing a claret mask at the moment. Switching stances of Kloga.
Indeed, man, what a sight. What a sight to be seeing, that claret mask. I like that. I'm used to the crimson mask, but the claret mask works as well. And there it is, right to the finish, as Francis Martan throws a big kick, and this is extremely competitive.
And I think, is this the 6th fight of the prelims at EFC 123, and the first time we're going to the 3rd round. Nice 2-piece from Martan coming into the pocket. Kloga goes down to the body.
The 3rd and final round, this is what we've come down to, and I can't even really predict where we're going to be at with the scorecards, but I do know this has been extremely competitive and right down the middle. You know, Simon, I mean, there's no more direct punch, there's no more direct path. That's as the crow flies directly to the face of Ompombo, and he may be getting caught off balance, etc., but it's great timing by Francis Martan.
Yeah, there's 2 repeated rights. Just the accuracy and the timing from Martan was beautiful. There's that right hand. He really waits. Just waiting. He's just reading off the movement of Ompombo as he comes in. And gets that right hand just over the top of the left hand. There's another beautiful one then. Catches it on a nice angle. The right cross this time from Francis Martan. And gets the finger out from Ompombo because of it. Ompombo shuffling in with different flavors, different stances as he's coming in. Martan kicks to the body.
Hoka now moving forward here. We're just a minute and a half in, and Hoka may be looking to be a little bit more aggressive here. And if you're in the corner of either one of these guys, there's really nothing, you know, concrete to stand on when you talk about who could be ahead and who's not ahead. So they both have to come in here with the idea of finishing their opponent. And look at that. Oh, my God. That had the makings of an incredible finish. Had he landed that, he baited him in to the Showtime attack and then almost landed a right hand. That would have slept him. That would have been the best highlight that's ever happened.
It was like a double Showtime dance, wasn't it? It was like capoeira off the chain link. And Francis Martan just screamed in laughter. I don't know if you heard it, but absolutely loved it. Meanwhile, both these guys are packing the power and take the consciousness away pretty much immediately. As Ompombo dances in with repeated right jabs. Again, Francis is really just like running laterally, and you can see Kloga now is getting a little bit frustrated. I mean, Francis was kind of on the back foot, running laterally away, and not engaging here. Coming in with the right hand on the counter. Trying to tire his opponent out. Oh, beautiful right hand from Martan. That really hurt Ompombo.
Here we go.
It's covering
Martan,
up now as Ompombo.
He's turned away once again. This is a bad look. He's going to the body. Trying
Massive
to finish
right
him.
elbow as well. Ompombo's going down to the ground.
Down to a knee.
And the
This
referee
fight's going to be
stops
over.
it.
It's over.
That's a win for Martan. One hand is all it took.
Wow.
And the reunion Islander carries on this incredible winning streak and puts away a massive young rising star here in Johannesburg.
Money in the bank. That was impressive, Simon. And Francis Martan, although you see the blood all over the face, you see the damage that Hoka gave him, that was just direct fire. I mean, like I said, there's no more direct shot than down the middle. And Martan just continued to spam that, just continued to throw that right hand, throw 1, 2, 3 of them in a row. And all the deceptibility and all the movement and unconventional movement of Hoka couldn't get around those direct right hands.
Yeah, I mean, just the kickboxing of Francis Martan and kind of cancelled out and Paul's grappling offense on the ground as well to stay out of trouble and defend all those submission attempts to take the fight back to the feet. And in the third round, you know, looking comfortable with his lateral movement, just running around the outside and timing the counters, trying to bait his opponent into the pocket so he can get those counter strikes working. There's a really great right hand.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the red corner, Francis KO Martan.
Both fighters on. Oh, nice switch kick from Okenoi.
Shaun opening with theatrics.
Exchanging leg kicks. Very open-handed guard from Zakir Badat. Comes with a big left hand and a nice right to follow up. Looking hot. Beautiful front kick from Badat. Firing back his machine gun shot. Badat gets the takedown.
What a takedown.
Beautifully timed. Straight to half guard is Badat. Okenoi did not want to be here straight from the beginning of the first round, but just blitzing forward was Badat and timed the takedown underneath the counters beautifully.
He's a professional hunter, son.
Yeah, he's a professional hunter and a tactical firearm specialist. We've got a few of them in the EFC. JC Lampert, obviously the other one. Big right hand.
Huge right hand.
Shaun Okenoi tries to scramble
there's that elbow.
Out to his feet, but the ground and pound just keeps coming from Badat. Left hand across the face.
Violence is this man's middle name, Simon.
With a big right hand. Full mount now for Zakir Badat. It's going to go to work, trapping the arm, getting that left hand into play. Okenoi scrambling, but he's giving up his back. Badat's got the hooks in. He's got the rear naked. It's cinched up. It's looking in deep.
It's across the jaw.
As well.
Across the jaw.
Oh, it's a neck crank from Zakir Badat. Okenoi still surviving. It's not underneath the chin.
It's not in, but it's extremely painful.
Badat being patient. Now it's underneath. Zakir Badat, and it's almost like he's trying to tap his Okenoi, but he's not. He's pulling down, he's fighting the wrists. It's Shaun Okenoi. Zakir Badat's not truly invested in it though, Milton. Okenoi grimacing. Now he's repossessed.
Oh, there we go.
And he takes the win.
There he goes.
And he keeps the back. Zakir Badat, the welterweight champion of Africa, takes the tap in the first.
Badat extends the hips, cranks the spine, and gets the tap. What a performance.
Domination. From the first couple exchanges on the feet, all the way down to the canvas. Okenoi tried what he could to defend, but pretty much Zakir Badat had his way with him. You're talking about the guard of Shaun Okenoi looking quite interesting, but Zakir Badat was just so toppy. The great top control, good ground and pound. Readjusted on the rear naked. It wasn't under straight away, so it was neck cranking, looking very nasty, spinning the upper vertebra of Shaun Okenoi. Then converting, then turning around to that rear naked choke. Really got it in. I mean,
it wasn't under the chin, Simon. It wasn't a choke, it was a crank. And it was the pressure that he applied when he extended his hips.
Talking about the fist, as the World Sports Betting in-play odds come in. Oh, it takes another left shot. Just out of range. And so beautiful right hand yet again from Luis Bianco Twini. Second time just in that first round, he's dumped Kelvin Smith down.
That is telling, Simon. That is telling.
Old school push to the face, short little right, dirty shot for Lika Amgatwini. That was really cute. Oh, tries a flying knee, just misses.
Good inside kick there by Amgatwini. Oh, good attack on the body by Kelvin Smith.
Follows up with a nice right as well.
Yeah, up top.
Stefan de Lorraine in the CIT corner is asking Kelvin to work. So there's combinations and not enough. Switching stances is Smith.
Oh, Gain gets caught with the right hand. How many let-offs is Amgatwini going to give him?
Oh, another nasty low blow.
To me, it almost seemed like, oh, straight on the money.
There you go. Straight to the what? Say it what it is.
Oh, straight to the liver, put him down immediately. How can that be allowed to go on?
We have 1,000 fates a second from Amgatwini. Nice combination from Smith. Goes high with a left high kick. Nice knee upside in the middle, inside the clinch from Amgatwini.
Amgatwini done exceptionally well to control the contact point, and then hits him with two great straights on the switch.
Amgatwini coming forward again, just with a simple 1-2 combo.
Good stuff on the takedown. Oh, just banging away.
Oh, shots. Amgatwini trying to finish the fight with just seconds left and open up more of a cut on Kelvin Smith, who survived. Amgatwini wants to carry on after the belt. But surely that's a sensational win from the young man.
What a performance by the young
Cape.
man.
Wow, great fight.
Relentless pressure from start to end. On the feet, it was so fluid. His combinations of the back of that fluidity was remarkable. He was super effective in the strikes. Stayed away from the grappling exchanges for the most part of the fight. Third round, found the confidence, and then went on the attack. And once he made the contact, he was in super control at all stages. Rode the hip perfectly, and then he just pumped down on the strikes at the end there, Simon. Super, super performance.
Well, let's take a look at the action replay, because, man, tough for the truck to pull them out of here. So just great hands from Amgatwini. Set Kelvin Smith, I think 3 times in the first 2 rounds alone. Looked great in terms of the control on the ground, Gareth.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges score this bout 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Rashawa, Nini.